Welcome in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are, no matter when you're watching this, thank you for tuning in to the first ever segment of How To From Cure to You. Now this is basically just going to be an informational video stream on basic how-tos on different products, different consumption methods. We need an instructional video because right now we are in month number 7 of this program. It is so new and there's so many different things coming at us, and it's harder and harder to find information as this process goes on. So we here at Cure decided to provide an informational stream for you, the patient. And that's the biggest factor here, is it is for you, the patient. This is content driven by you. If you have questions, comments, concerns, we want you to tell us so we can help everyone move through this process together, because we are all a community here. And to give you an example of this, we had a patient who was already excited about this process and they already asked us a question. It's a nice, easy introductory question. It was, what kind of consumption methods are there for medicinal marijuana? And so we'll delve into that a little bit more as we continue, but the basic breakdown is we have vaporization cartridges and concentrates. Those are things that we inhale. We have THC oil and THC capsules. Those are things that we ingest. We also have topicals, from pain creams and lotions to patches that work all throughout our body as a very discreet way to medicate as well. And then coming in August, we're going to have the dry plant material as well that's able to be vaporized. So there it is, the first question answered, and that's how this process is going to be. Just straightforward, questions from you, answered by us here at Cure. So we're going to break down the most popular form of consumption right now, and that was the first thing that I said, the vaporization cartridge. And it's going to look like this guy right here. Now yours might look slightly different than mine. It might have a different top, but the medicine is going to be right here inside the middle. It's going to be either this golden yellow or a dark brown liquid. It's going to be slightly viscous, maybe a little solidified, but that's okay. But why is this the most popular consumption form that we provide? Right now, it's the easiest and most convenient for our patients. As we take our first initial dose, that is a 1-second inhale with the vaporization cartridge, that we begin to feel within about 3 to 5 minutes. It's something that when we're dealing with an immense amount of pain, it's something that we can go to, feel relief right away, and then move about our day. So let's break it down. We got our cartridge at the dispensary, so now here we are. Let's get it out and get it on our battery. The battery is this guy right here. It is what we attach our cartridge to. And so there's 2 different kinds. We have a draw-activated battery like this, which is a battery that's stimulated by your inhale. That means as you inhale, the battery turns on and vaporizes the oil inside of the cartridge. You might have a slightly different battery, a button-activated battery like this guy. We can see the button right here. And the main difference is, as you inhale, instead of just using the battery to stimulate with an inhale, we have to hold the button down as we medicate. So let's get our cartridge on and going. So we're going to start with our draw-activated battery right here. We're going to unscrew the cartridge just like this. We're going to take our cartridge right here with the threading. We're going to put it right into the battery and screw it on nice and tight. So we're going to take the cartridge to our lips now. We're all set to go because with the breath-activated battery, there's no button, easy and convenient, and it's always on. So we're going to take the cartridge to our lips. We inhale. And then we exhale. It was a very subtle process, but it's every 2 inhales for every 1 exhale. We're going to inhale with the cartridge to our lips. I'm going to show you again. That second inhale is of fresh air to move the medicine down into our lungs. And then once that's all there, we exhale it all out. Now it's something that's going to be very light and deliberate. I know we've seen in the movies sometimes we see us really sucking it down and really holding it and then exhaling it all out. This is not that. This is medicine. This is nice and easy and straightforward for you. We don't want to shock your lungs by inhaling too big and causing some coughing. So that was it with the draw-activated battery. Let's see how it works on our button-activated battery. We're going to take our cartridge off, grab the button-activated battery right here, unscrew the charger, put the charger to the side, take our cartridge, screw it in. You're going to press the button down, it lights up so we know that it's on. And as we hold the button down, we inhale. Remember, that's 2 inhales for every 1 exhale, very light, deliberate inhales with the cartridge and the fresh air. We want to move that medicine into our lungs, and then we exhale it all out. Now, the next question that everybody asks, am I going to cough? Yes, I'm going to be very frank with you. This is a new substance moving inside of our lungs, and our lungs' natural defense mechanism is coughing. So the first couple times that you're going to dose with your inhaled cartridge, it's going to feel different. You're going to feel a little bit of a burn on the back of your throat, maybe a little irritation in your lungs, but that's okay. We want you to know that that dissipates over consistent use. You're not always going to cough every time. We just have to get your body used to that. But how are we going to stem that in the middle until we get used to that? We're just going to coat the back of the throat a little bit. So easy ways of taking a teaspoon of honey before you medicate, maybe using a peppermint or menthol spray on the back of your throat, anything to cool or coat the back of your throat, because this is a very hot vapor we're moving down into our lungs. And that's pretty much it. Nice and easy and straightforward. Remember, the coughing goes away as we use this more consistently, but that's the most straightforward way that we can delve into our cartridge right now. We want you to know that these are going to be very short segments that are going to be streamlined just for you, the patient. So we want you to know that any other questions that you might have, comments, concerns, please, please, please let us know. This is how we're going to continue as we move the show along. It's going to be determined by you, the patients. Remember, if we have questions from the very, very small to the very great, great big, anything that you want to ask about, we are here. You can find us on Facebook at Cure Pennsylvania Facebook. We are on Instagram and Twitter at CurePen. You can also email us at info@curepen.com. And so we touched a little bit on this first consumption method, and as this process goes on, we're going to delve more and more into different processes. And if you're thinking there, I really want to get a little more scientific with this, we also have another video segment that we provide. It's called Ask a Pharmacist, with our lead pharmacist from our sister store in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. She recently delved into the endocannabinoid system, the system inside our body that helps regulate lots of different things, from our emotional regulation to our sleep patterns to our appetite to our central nervous system. And she's going to touch on that briefly with you there. So, from all of us here at Cure to you at home, we want to say thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to hearing your questions, comments, and concern, and I will see you next time around. You stay classy, Pennsylvania.